Hello again, everyone. I'm Richard Weil, and I'm the principal and owner of National Restaurant Consultants, and we welcome you into our 126th edition of the NRC Helpful Moment, and thank you for joining us today and next week because it's the end of the second quarter, and literally the first half of the year is over. We're going to spend a little time talking about what we do here at NRC and maybe on ways that we can be helpful for you because we know a lot of people are thinking about starting up a new restaurant or they need help with their restaurant. So today we're going to talk about new restaurant startups. So that's going to be the theme of today. I'm once again, of course, joined by Mr. Brian Devine from CafeFuel and Top Line Management. Hello, Brian. How are you today?
I am great, Richard. How about yourself?
Good. Can you believe the year is half over as of midnight tonight?
I don't want to accept that, no.
You don't accept it. Well, I'm going to accept it because we're moving forward in life, which is great.
Indeed.
So just think where we were a year ago and think where we were even a few months ago. This is good news. So today we're going to talk about National Restaurant Consultants. You know, we're a national and international hospitality, food, and beverage consulting company. This video that we're doing today is actually being streamed live, of course, on Be Live. And we're going to record this off of a PowerPoint presentation that we make. And so if you wouldn't mind moving forward there, Brian, I'd appreciate it. And just to tell you a little bit more about NRC, you know, we in 2020 received an outstanding award as one of the top 10 restaurant consulting firms in the United States. We think we earned that because of all the work we did during COVID to help people, restaurateurs, stay afloat, etc. We've also had great recognition over the years from Smart Magazine, ABC Nightline, and Good Morning America. That's just a little bit about us. Our expertise, well, we do restaurant startups. We do assistance with troubled operations. You can see the list there all the way down. And we have more than 220 years of combined experience in startups and troubleshooting. But today we're going to talk about startups. But our core value, which is on the next page, is that we are hospitality experts and a legacy hospitality consulting company. We focus on our clients' largest business needs, and we want to make sure that we are helpful to define ways to be successful in this really challenging era that we're in, as well as the industry. So regardless of the size of you or the client, we have top proven talent within our consulting team and ways to make sure that we give you the right tools, knowledge, and training to fulfill your business needs. We customize the approach for your startup. We have a 475-step process to open the restaurant. Now, that sounds pretty daunting, and to be honest, it can be, but that's why you want to hire an expert firm like National Restaurant Consultants. We have great skills in management, human resources, culinary. We do restaurant design, and we absolutely know how to deal with you correctly. And it starts with the business plan or a feasibility study. You know, the business plan is the roadmap to success. And for restaurateurs that are looking to start up a new business, it really is helpful. That not only helpful, but it's almost absolutely, truly required that you put this together in your roadmap for success. If you're going to go out to a third-party lending company, you need to have a professionally created, proven financial business plan and forecast. And that's what we do. We have the ability to do that. We have the network. You know, the next piece on the next slide is really the process that we go through. You develop that business plan, and we start with a questionnaire, concept development, and we create 1 through 5 year detailed financial planning. It also can include site selection, project plan, and working that project schedule, the 450 plus steps it takes to successfully open. We have the skills to do the design, menu development, menu engineering, costing, supply chain, sourcing your staff, and training your staff. So these are a little bit of pieces that we do. You know, the business plan questionnaire, which is really a 1 through 5 year, creates that 1 through 5 year business plan. It's really important that we spend the time with you, and we do take the time. We don't just tag you at, fill this out. we work with you about an hour, hour and a half conference call. We get that done. The next piece is to start looking at that timeline. We're currently working with clients all over the country with the 480 steps, and not all of them have to be done each time, but it is really a Gantt chart, and it gives you the confidence that we're going to help manage this project for you and make sure you have peace of mind from concept to financing to business plans, the health department, equipment, supply chain, menu pricing, staffing, human resources, all the way to grand opening. The next piece is developing that brand. The benefits of developing that brand from the get-go is so important to you, because when you do that right from the beginning, you're going to have higher acceptance and you're going to be able to create brand loyalty right away. Well, the next component is the startups, why you should use National Restaurant Consultants. Well, first and foremost, we're successful at it. And restaurants that plan the plan and work the plan have a much greater chance of being successful that first year and in those first 1 through 3 years. It is not just a statistic, it's a known fact. You need to look at the planning process so that you can beat the national average, because 94% plus of our clients have stayed in business. And on the final couple of pages, you'll see, here's just a little smattering of some of our clients from coast to coast, living up in Canada that we've worked with that have done a great job in being open, staying open, and most importantly, staying successful. So, we believe that we're the consultants that can be the solutions for you. And that's why National Restaurant Consultants is so focused on your business needs, your individual needs, and being able to customize a program and a plan for you. So not usually do we do this as part of an NRC Helpful Moment. We thought between now and next week, we're going to offer a little bit about what we do. And I'm going to pivot over to Brian to talk a little about some new marketing pieces that he's got to share with everybody today as well. So Brian?
Yeah, thanks for that, Richard. I appreciate that. And I'm sure everybody appreciates going through kind of how you operate, because that's huge. Seeing all those points, I think the average person can get a little overwhelmed with all of that. So to have a guide is incredibly valuable. I was thinking about what we were going to cover today, and there is some really cool technology that we are really having fun with. But I actually decided that let's just simplify, because we're at about 7.5 minutes. And one thing that I just want to throw out there, this is something that I learned recently that I couldn't believe I hadn't thought of it recently, before this, but it's brilliant. But so here's what I want you thinking about. Most of you by now have your online ordering systems in place, right? So that people can order from you online, whether you deliver or not, or whether they have to do curbside, but you are making it easier for people to order. One thing that was just brought up to me recently that I thought was so smart was to take your add-ons, take your desserts, your appetizers, the things that you really hope people purchase, and move it from the bottom to the top. And it's that simple. And it just kind of shocked me that I hadn't even thought of that yet. But just taking the upsell, the thing that people might not think about if they've already ordered a bunch of food, put that at the top so that when they go, ooh, dessert, yeah, because they're hungry right now. So get them to see that stuff early, and then they can order the rest of their food, and you can incrementally increase your orders. It's just one of those things that kind of struck me recently. I thought, I can't believe that I haven't done that. So if you've already done that, congratulations. If you haven't, go ahead and do it now, and it will probably just give you a nice incremental increase in your average online order. And that's all I wanted to cover today, Richard. Any questions?
That's outstanding, and that's really great, Brian, because that's really menu engineering for online ordering, and that is a really good feature. And it's a good segue for next week on the I believe we're going to be live on the 7th.
Yeah.
I think is the next Wednesday. But for now, happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th, everybody.
4th of July. We want you all to be safe, and we want you all to be successful this weekend. We do have a great written blog on our website and our Facebook on 4th of July components on what you might be able to promote. I want to thank everybody for the last 126 NRC Helpful Moments. It's certainly a milestone, and wishing again everybody safe and happy 4th of July, and so long for now. Bye.
Everybody.